welcome back to the Roger Reviews channel, and today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Black series, Target exclusive, Mandalorian Grogu, Maldo Kreis, from the Mandalorian line. Looking at the front of the box, you get all the figures that are included, along with the accessories. You also get the name of the line the character is from, and their name down here. And on the side of the box, you get this amazing artwork of Mando and Grogu. And like I mentioned before, by adding more figures from the same line, you can create a mural. So here's Mando alongside Cobb Vanth. And on the back of the box, you get a bigger portrait of the character, a description, the number which it falls into the line, and a bunch of little warnings. Here's the side of the box, the bottom, and the top. So I'll go ahead and take them out of the plastic, and we can see what's inside. Here he is, I'll go on plastic. And here he is on the box. And look at him close, he looks really cool. I like the snow pattern that's around the armor. Looks very similar to the one we see in the episode. And I'll go ahead and review from top to bottom. Look at the helmet, looks very nice. It has the same like silver color going around it, as you can see. But this time we get to see a sort of like the snow pattern that's around the armor. And it looks really cool. Has like this frosted look, and you can see it's in the visor as well. Looks really neat. Here's a close-up of the snow sort of like pattern that goes around the armor. As you can see, it goes around the cape as well. It's around the shoulders, the chest plate. Looks very nice. And unfortunately, we get a non-painted head down there. I would have really liked to see a new mold or an updated look for the Mandalorian as far as Din Djarin, but it's okay. This helmet looks really cool. And of course, as far as articulation, he does have a joint at the neck as well as the head, so you get quite a bit of movement. Here's side to side, all the way up, and all the way down. Look at the torso, looks very nice. He has this silver Beskar chest plate, looks very nice. And of course you can see that snow pattern, like I mentioned before. He has this leather strap that goes across his chest. And here in the back, you can find the other part where you can attach his jetpack. He also has that leather strap that connects with the rifle if you want to attach it. And of course, he has that cape, and it comes in this like flexible plastic. Looks very nice. And he does have a ball joint here at the waist. So here's side to side, all the way back, and all the way forward. Looking at the arms sticks out about there, goes all the way around. His elbow goes up about there. He has a swivel at the elbow, and his articulation at the wrist and at the hand. So here's all the way down, all the way up, and there's a swivel. The other side as well. Arm sticks out about there, goes all the way around. His elbow goes up about there. He has a swivel at the elbow, and he has articulation at the wrist and at the hand. So here's all the way down, all the way up, and there's the swivel. And before I forget, he does have a butterfly joint on both of his arms, so you get a decent amount of movement out of him. And of course, he has that Mudhorn insignia on his right shoulder pad. Looking at the waist, he has this brown leather belt and has some cool detail going throughout it. Has this silver belt buckle. He has the bombs right here on the side. He has these little like pouches. Here in the back, there's nothing there. But on his right hip, he has a holster for his pistol. Looking at the legs, they do go out into a split position. They do go out into a sitting position. And they go back about there. And of course, he does have a swivel on both of his eyes. And look at the knees. He does have double knees. So they go all the way back about there. And look at the boots. They have like the snow pattern around them, which is really neat. They do point down about there. They point up about there. And he has rock wrinkles, so he has some cool action poses. Up next, we have Grogu. Looking at Grogu, it's the exact same one that we've gotten before many times, just with a different head sculpt. But of course, you can see that he has like that snow pattern again on his clothes. But that's pretty much the only difference. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is the first, well, not the first Grogu. This is from the first deluxe set that we got from the Mandalorian. As you can see, it's just like this. Let me see. It's just like this wider-eyed version of Grogu. Everything's the same. And then, of course, we have this version, which we reviewed recently with the Mudhorn one, the Arvala 7 deluxe pack. And this one, it just has him with these, like, closed eyes on the head sculpt. And then here's the new one. Just looks a little bit more better, but it's the same pose, so it's kind of okay. These Grogu figures are okay, but my personal favorite would have to be this guy right here from the red line. This guy is actually more better and has better articulation than those Grogus. The head sculpt is very nice. It's more realistic in my opinion. And of course, you can move the arms around pretty freely, the hands, and even the feet. And that's a really big step up from the red line, where the Galaxy Wave ones are just the same mold, and it's kind of getting outdated. But instead of a pram, they do chuck in a new accessory for this deluxe set, which is like this stand. The stand is pretty interesting. It's like a pile of snow, and then of course it has that spider egg thing right here on the side. There is no movement with the egg, and of course you can see his little indenture where you put Grogu. And here he is with that stand, and of course you can have it as a display little centerpiece if you wanted with this deluxe set. Now before I review the last figure, I guess you could say, I'm going to put a Roger Reviews warning, just so that you guys know. If you guys are scared of spiders or bugs in general, if you have like arachnophobia, you want to try and skip to this part, so that you get away from this like part of the video, because up next we have the spider thing. Oh gosh, kill it. Sorry about that. Let's try again. We're reviewing the spider thing. Yeah, this is the other figure that is included, and this thing looks creepy as you know what. I forgot the name of these things. Of course we saw it in that one episode with the whole ice planet thing, but this thing looks really, really creepy. It looks something out of a nightmare, and of course you can see already that it has articulation in every one of its legs. It has a ball joint, and of course I'm pretty sure you can take them off, but I'm not going to do that. It has like this giant mouth underneath the eyes, and this top piece looks very creepy. But yeah, for the moment, I'm just going to keep them away, and thankfully we're done with that. And of course, up next we have his pistol. Look at the pistol. It's the exact same one we've gotten before, with its brown handle and the silver finish going throughout it. To put on the pistol, all you do is just take the grip, turn to the trigger finger, just like that, and you're good to go. Or if you don't want to use the pistol, you can slide it right here inside of his holster, just like this, push all the way down, and attach this little like strap here on the holster, and there it is. It's very snug and will not come off. And last but not least, we have the M Pulse rifle. Look at the rifle. It's exactly the same as the other one. It has the brown wooden stock, this silver finish going throughout it, has this gray at the barrel, this scope, and of course it has that like prong thing in the front. To put on the rifle, all you want to do is just slide in the hand right here inside of the stock, and usually I like to start right here, like near the back. It's a bit of a tight fit, but once you got it, turn to the trigger finger, and of course you can put his other hand for support, and it looks really cool. So as on a review of the figure, honestly, I'm a little bummed out and kind of disappointed about this deluxe set. Just because it's a deluxe set and you are getting some new accessories, pretty much you're getting the same exact thing as the first Mando deluxe set. The only things that are new about this deluxe set are pretty obvious. Of course, we're getting a stand and this creature here on the side, but that's pretty much it. Both Mando and Grogu are just repaints of the same characters. But yeah, like you can see right here, I have the first Deluxe Mandalorian right here, alongside this Deluxe Mandalorian. And you're pretty much getting a paint job like I mentioned before. And of course, he has that same looking Grogu with little to no change. But yeah, I'm really surprised about this set. And it's a 50-50. Whether you like it or not, it's a pretty good figure anyways. And something I have to do at the end of these reviews is of course show you how I display my figures, having the box in the back and the figure in the front. But I am going to leave it here and say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you like the content you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.